How's it going, guys? My name is Andrew and today I'm here to start a new series that'll hopefully help out those new to anime. I'm going to make a video for every popular anime seen by a majority of anime viewers, new ones in particular, give reasons why individuals like these particular shows, and recommend 5 shows based on these reasons to help you get into anime. So today, we're going to be starting with Sword Art Online, one of the most popular and commonly seen anime of all time, and I'm sure it is one of the most prevalent gateway anime. So, without further ado, let's get into why anime watchers like SAO. So starting off, Sword Art Online is about Kirito, a boy trapped in a video game world where you die in the game, you die in real life. From the get-go, one of the main drawing points for SAO is its video game realm. With video games being as big as they are in society today, the subject of video games automatically attracts a large audience from the get-go, which brings me to another reason why this show is so loved, the wish fulfillment factor. Viewers of this anime place themselves into the shoes of Kirito, the overpowered harem-leading video game master who excels in every aspect of this video game as he defeats numerous bosses of this video game world. Another reason, of course, is the action and boss fights. Not going to get too in-depth in this one considering it's very self-explanatory, but let's just say who doesn't love a good fight scene here and there. The last reason SAO is such a popular show is the fantasy adventure aspect. SAO takes place in a vast video game world and offers a lot of exploration and creatures, and the events that take place, characters you meet, and worlds it takes place in gives a sense of adventure to the viewer. Now that we know what viewers enjoy about SAO, let's get started recommending shows. This one's pretty obvious if you have any anime experience whatsoever, but the first anime I'm recommending to you is Log Horizon. I'm recommending Log Horizon obviously because SAO and Log Horizon share the video game aspect, but the difference is Log Horizon focuses much more on its video game elements. With an actual video game HUD that appears on screen, varying use of video game elements like magic, classes, etc., and a seemingly more expansive video game world, Log Horizon is a clearly more superior video game anime. Log Horizon also sports a great deal of political elements into the mix as well, making the show even more well-rounded. This show also shares the fantasy adventure aspect as well, with an expansive video game world that is explored. In my opinion, this show is better than SAO in almost every regard, and if you like SAO, there's no reason why you won't like Log Horizon. Danmachi, otherwise known as Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, is a show similar to SAO in a lot of regards. While this show doesn't actually take place in a video game, it uses a lot of video game elements that are shared with SAO by focusing heavily on game mechanics such as leveling and battle strategies. Through layers of boss flooring that increase in difficulty as you progress further, which is accompanied by rewards, it is something that is welcomed by fans who have a certain connection with gaming. Danmachi also shares the fantasy aspect as well, with a vast world to be explored. The whole time watching Danmachi, I was subconsciously comparing it to SAO. This show shares a lot of core concepts with SAO, as well as being an enjoyable show for me, and that reason is enough to recommend it. Hide to Genso no Grimgar, or Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash by the English name, is a show that aired recently, and after watching it I found it to be incredibly enjoyable. While like Danmachi, this show does not take place in a video game world, this show too shares a lot of RPG elements like classes, swords, magic, and monsters. One thing that I really liked about Grimgar, as you can see, is its amazing art and animation using what seems to be watercolor backgrounds, and it really adds a nice touch to the show's aesthetics. This show also has a lot of dramatic moments that will be sure to tug at any anime watcher's heartstrings. Again, this show also carries a large sense of adventure in its expansive world. Being a relatively new show, this show is very good, and if you like Sword Art Online, this show should not disappoint. Now I know what you're thinking. Energy, all these shows are the same and share the exact same elements. There's no variety here. Well, to that I say, here you go. Konosuba, while it is another trapped in the fantasy world anime, takes all the concepts of video game shows and turns them on their head in an incredibly hilarious and satirical manner. If you like the themes of SAO, what's better than to have them turned upside down and poke fun at? Powers, classes, building a guild, and going on quests. Konosuba does it all and makes fun of these elements every step of the way. The show is incredibly hilarious with its comedy focusing on parodying the trapped in the fantasy world genre. Also, I've never seen a show use facial expressions more perfectly. If you need a good laugh, Konosuba is the show for you, especially if you are a fan of RPG elements. Now this one is kind of a curveball for you. I really want to give you an anime each installment of this series to help you ease out of your comfort zone of action-y type shows and introduce you to a different genre. The Devil is a Part-Timer is a show about the devil coming to the real world and getting a job at McDonald's. McDonald's. I'm recommending this show based on SAO very loosely, pretty much only by its fantasy elements, but I think this is a very easy and enjoyable show for newcomers that will, as I said before, hopefully get you out of your comfort zone a little bit. This show's comedy is great and it looks very good with lovable characters. This show will make a great gateway anime into more comedic shows and may spark a desire to watch shows not entirely centered on action. So that's it. 5 shows for you guys based on why people like SAO. If you enjoyed any of these shows, be sure to let me know in the comments. My goal is to help people get into anime because it's one of the most misunderstood entertainment mediums. If you know anyone who is new to anime and has seen SAO, link in this video to help them out. The more people this series gets to, the more people I can help. So sharing this video would mean the world to me. As I said, I plan to continue this series for more mainstream shows down the road, so be sure to stay tuned for that. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys check out the anime I've mentioned here today. And leave a like if you did. Be sure to share this video with anime newcomers, and I will see you guys next time. Later.